folks. Happy Martin Luther King Day. We appreciate anybody who peacefully promotes their position. And Mr. King was good at that. Well, it is 10:09 a.m. on Monday, January 19th, 2026. It's time to eat. Now, what are we having? Well, one thing we're having is Pretzilla pretzel bagel. We're going to take a pretzel bagel like this. As you can see, they're individually wrapped. I'm only going to make one of these. I have two of these left, as you can see. That wrapping keeps these real fresh. What we're going to do is I'm going to toast one of these up. Then I'm going to put butter on the outside of it. I'm going to put some, I got some like gourmet salt on it. I'm going to put cheese, egg, cheese, bacon, cheese. I'm going to have a bacon, egg, and cheese. And we're going to have some grits. And bacon, egg, and cheese. So let me get this in the thing here. I got to get my eggs cooking. Oh, that's right. Okay. All right. Need my eggs. Where's my eggs at, son? Ah, Jesus. Alright, so there's 5 eggs. I've already cooked up my pound of bacon. I'm gonna make me some daggone Pretzilla coffee. Some damn fine coffee, I'm telling you. I'm very happy with how this tastes. Now, I do drink that 8 o'clock coffee too. The 8 o'clock coffee's got a little bit more bite to it. So if you're in that mood where you want a little bit more bite in your coffee, then that's what that's for. Lord in heaven, we want to thank you for being in my life. We want to thank you for saving me every day, saving me through my life. I want to thank you for the wonderful woman that I was married to for so many years. God bless her, rest her soul. Please take care of her, hug her, hold her, kiss her face every day. Let her know you love her. Lord in heaven, I hope you're having a wonderful day in heaven today. I hope you have a wonderful day in heaven tomorrow. And I hope you had a wonderful day in heaven yesterday. All of my friends that are going through times and travails, please be with them. Please take care of them. I got some friends that are, both of them work at the same place, and they got some bad news. Their company's kind of constricting on business. They work in the home improvement trade, and people are just scared. They don't know what's going to happen next. So they're not spending money, and this causes a problem. Because when you sell home improvements and people don't want to buy home improvements, suddenly you don't get a paycheck as much, you know? So we hope those two good friends, things turn around for them. We hope that we have another friend whose goddaughter is getting stronger every day, and we're so grateful for that. So every day there's some blessings, and you got to look at them, you got to grab onto them, put them in your heart, because if you look at the media, man, the media make you not want to see tomorrow, make you not want to see next week. So anyway, don't let them do that to you, okay? We got some good food to eat here, folks. I know, because I'm cooking it. Ah. I'm making a hell of a mess here too. Oh well. I'll clean it up later. So this is how these toast up, as you can see, okay? Good and dark. I think I'm gonna have to plate me up some daggone grits here. All right. Grits. These are these corn grits I got. I thought there was something special, which they are something special. They're delicious. See? Corn grits. But they're made with enriched wheat, just like Quaker Oats is. So they're not that much different than the regular Quaker. I thought they'd be like, you know, unenriched grits, unenriched whatever, but they're not. So, oh well. But they taste better. They taste less made up. Now I'm gonna put a little bit of butter in these here grits. A little bit of butter, just a little bit. You can see. All right, now I'm gonna plate up some eggs. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to save these for our bacon. So there's eggs and grits. Okay. Throw us a little bit of bacon on there. There we go. There's that. And we need to put a little bit of butter on this here bacon. I'm going to put this at the table, and I don't know why I got a calculator. I'm going to calculate how much time it's taking. Wah, 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 wah. Put some butter on this here. It's already cooled off. Put some butter on this here. Now I like to put butter up here too. You put butter right up here. And the reason you'll see in a minute. All right. There's that. I'm going to put this over here. Well, actually, we'll leave it right there for now. All right. So here's our cheese. Good old Great Value Deluxe Sliced Cheese. Put our first cheese slice on. Okay. Drop my first egg on. Put our next cheese slice on. Put our next egg on. Ding 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 ding. Grease everywhere, grease everywhere. Alright. This is going to be almost uneatable, but that's okay. When I say uneatable, I mean we'll bite into it, it's going to explode all over the plate. But that's okay. Put some of that on there. Put this on here. Okay. Now I got to go get some salt and pepper. Just a minute. Turn this off. Everything gets turned off. Stove is off. Off, 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 off. Okay. Got my coffee right here. Good old Javalia. Go get my pepper and salt. Woo! Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Go like that so you can see it. Alright. Throw a little pepper on it. I'm going to throw the salt in a different place. You'll see. Put this on top of here like this. Put that in the middle of the plate. There's that. We'll take a little bit of this here. Put it right there. Yeah, baby. See that? That's how you salt a pretzel. I got my water. I got this. Where's my damn tea at? I got tea too. Where is my tea? I got my tea. Yes, I do. All right, here we go. Time to eat. All right. Woo! Here we go. So there's that. I'm going to take this off the table. Pretzilla. Now these are kind of expensive, but they're kind of a cool treat. Now, do they taste like the bagels you get out of the freezer, you know, and you make them? Not really. But they do have a good flavor of a pretzel. It really depends on how you prep it, you know. So I got to get this put back because if you don't cover this up just right, the damn cheese gets hard, and it is no good, man. So watch that cheese go bad. I'm gonna put this in here like this. I'll come back to it. I'll probably have to put some aluminum foil over top of it. All right. Pretzilla. That's what they call it. Well, we're now ready for Freddy. Because Freddy's always ready. Alrighty. Woo! You can see the lighting's a little bit different right now because the good Lord's providing a lot of the natural lighting today. I got one light in front of me shining down this way so my face is not in darkness. But I didn't want to put a whole bunch of light in here when the good Lord's provided me with all kinds of natural light, you know. I kind of want to pay homage to Him shining so much today. We appreciate Him being in our lives, and that's about it. Honestly, I mean, you know, every day's a battle, man. Every day is a battle. I took 2 bags of trash out of here. Both of the bags ripped in the top. I was like, okay, I get it. I get it. I can sit on my ass and do nothing and life won't attack me. I can watch YouTube all day and life won't attack me. As soon as I try to improve my situation, oh man, life gets pissed off. I mean, to the max. So let's try this here. Let's see what we got here. You know what? I do have a knife. Watch, I'm going to take it apart before I ever eat it. Can I do this without destroying it? I hope so. Alright, here we go. Look at that there. Look at that there. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. Look at that right there. Yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hi. Okay. Here we go. Thank you, Lord, for being with me. Well, I've made it through 15 days. What's today? Today's 18th day, so 18 days. Without spending $1 on gambling. Not 1 penny. It's very good. Is that better than a Thomas's English muffin on top of there, which would cost about 1/3 as much, I think? Not really. But for me, a pretzel is good enough to eat alone or with some mustard, you know, some honey mustard or something like that. A genuine pretzel, like they make these frozen ones that you can get, and you warm them up in the microwave, and they're good and soft. They come in a pack of chunk salt in it that you put on top. Oh man, we used to eat those all the time. But this is nice. I'm not kidding. That tastes pretty damn good. And I tried these without putting that extra salt on top, and it just wasn't the same. I'm used to, when I eat a pretzel, having salt on top. I'm looking out here, I put bird seed out here for the birds and for the squirrels. And for whatever the hell else wants to go out there. Woo! L to the yes. Let's do a little bit of this. A little bit of grits and cheese. I don't think I've had these. No, I did have them one last time without putting them on the channel. If you wonder what grits are like cream of wheat, but they're more savory. They lend themselves more to salt and butter than cream of wheat does. You can see what that looks like. I knew that was going to do that. And it's a taste you almost have to grow up with. I really haven't heard it from anybody who said, yeah, I started eating grits when I was like 30. Most of the people I know that like grits ate grits since they were kids. So, yesterday, I went shooting. Specifically because I used to be into shooting. I used to be into target shooting, you know. And getting away from casinos, I got to have something to take my time up that involves challenge, you know. So I bought 2 guns that are new to me. Both guns are used. But both guns in their own way are damn nice. They're both handguns. And one kind of broke my heart because it's so nice and yet it has a problem. And the other one was very cheap. And when I brought it home, I bought it because it felt good in my hand. And when I got on YouTube, I found out that it was made with a zinc slide. Which zinc is a cheap metal. That's from a major manufacturer. And this gun is only supposed to run on a bullet that's called it's a 22 long rifle semi-auto gun. Little baby gun. Good for concealed carry and stuff like that, but it's only meant to run on this bullet called CCI Mini Mag bullets or Stingers. They're high velocity long rifle bullets. That sounds impressive, but long rifle's the smallest bullet commercially sold in the world. And it's probably by far the most fired round in all of firearms, rifles and handguns. And I got online and kept running up on people having problems with this gun. I was like, oh shit, oh boy, here we go. One guy even took a shotgun and blew one that was almost brand new to pieces. He said, this is the way you fix this gun. But I said, okay, let's track down the problems and see if they have any solutions to this problem this gun's having. And it turns out that this gun has a problem with the hammer. And there's a safety bar inside the slide where it runs back. And the hammer likes to rub on that. And the manufacturer, for some strange reason, they don't address that. So the way that people on YouTube have been addressing it is they've been smoothing out that hammer and smoothing out that safety bar so that it has a lot less friction as it goes back on the slide. And it actually turned out to solve most of the problems the gun has. So I did that. I worked on that damn gun. I think probably 12 hours, just off and on watching YouTube. I was watching YouTube. I was racking the slide with the gun empty. I just racked the slide about 1,000, maybe 1,200 times. Because you go click, and then you, if you hold the slide release down, you can just go wink, 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 and it's the same cycle that the slide would do when the gun runs, you know. And what you're doing is, you're trying to wear any burrs down, because these pieces that they make today for these handguns, they're all cast. Whether it's plastic, whether it's zinc, whether it's aluminum, everything gets cast, and they don't run any kind of smoother across it. They depend on the gun to break itself in after about 500 rounds. Well, I broke the gun in before I ever took it to the range yesterday, and lo and behold, as long as I used the ammo that was recommended on the YouTubes about in the gun, it ran fine. And that made me profoundly happy. Now the gun is a cheap gun made by a very popular German manufacturer. I'm going to make a video about it. And I'm going to recommend nobody ever buy it, because no gun should ever be made by a quality manufacturer with a zinc slide, ever. Sorry. Should be aluminum, should be steel, or it should be some sort of aluminum alloy. It should be a metal slide. Now the frame can be plastic, as long as it has some sort of guide rails in it that are not subjected to excessive wear. You know, most of these quality plastic frame guns have metal guide rails in them, but not this one. This one's made as cheap as it can be made. Now, if you are not going to put 5,000 rounds through a gun, or 10,000 rounds through a gun, it's probably a fine gun. But it just pissed me off because I depend on brand names to not sell me garbage, you know? And this gun's okay. Feels good in the hand. But you can get guns from other manufacturers that are built better. You can even get a gun from a much cheaper manufacturer that is supposedly better still. So anyway, I own it. It works okay. As long as I feed it the bullets that's supposed to go in it. Which I don't mind. CCI bullets, just the brand name of the bullets you're supposed to use. CCI bullets are American-made quality bullets. And for as little as I go shooting, I can afford to put them in the gun. And the other gun I bought was a Spanish-made 6-inch barrel double action revolver. It's a beautiful gun, absolutely gorgeous. But I found out yesterday that the cylinder doesn't line up with the barrel exactly right. That's probably what I got rid of it. Because to fix this thing, I either got to take it to a gunsmith and have them work on getting the cylinder to line up again, or I've got to take a grinding bit, and I've got to open the forcing cone up a little bit. Forcing cone's the piece on the back of the barrel where the cylinder meets. And what's happening is at the top, when the bullet exits the cylinder, the top of the cylinder's up a little bit. And it's shaving lead off the top of the bullet. And the lead's coming back at me. I had to stop shooting it yesterday because the young guy next to me was saying, "Hey man, your gun is spraying me with lead." I said, "I'm sorry, do you feel that?" He said, "Yeah, I feel it." I said, "Okay." So that gun had to get put away. And that kind of pisses me off because that $400 was going to go to another gun made by another manufacturer. That if I had a problem, I could have mailed it back to them and they would have fixed it. It has a lifetime warranty on it. But I learned my lesson. So we keep on going, man. You know, you keep going. You keep fighting. I got some stuff thrown away. I need to get thrown away. And we're just trying to stay local, stay out of trouble. I gotta get back on the exercise program. I ain't done it in 3 days. Yes, I'm angry at myself about that, but getting angry ain't gonna change it. I gotta do that exercise program tonight. That job we had with the 300-pound desk went 100% perfect. I'm almost... One of the reasons I didn't post for the last 3 days, I was scared to say anything. I didn't want to jinx my next couple of days, you know? Because whenever something good happens in my life, something bad always happens in my life. The Chinese call it yin and yang, you know, that little symbol. So, I'm not really interested in finding out what bad's going to come happen in my life, you know. I'm going to just keep that out there, you know. I am kind of jonesing for a rum and coke, but I had no drink in 18 days either. I really hadn't had no alcohol in about 20 days, I guess. Last thing I had was some, I think it was some Stella Artois beer. Now, I could have some Stella Artois non-alcohol beer. But that would just make me miss regular beer. You know? And I want to thank all of my relatives who lived before me, who lived to old ages, and did things that people made fun of them for. You know? Sitting on the porch, watching cars go by, waving at the neighbors, being peaceful and wonderful. I don't think that's funny. I think that's beautiful. So, that's where we're at. As you can tell, I'm almost done. This right here will get wrapped up in plastic. This right here will go into a bowl just like this, and I'll take the rest of them grits and I'll put them in a bowl. And I will eat this all day. But this was absolutely delicious. Woo! I know if you don't eat grits, you don't understand, but it's okay. It's okay. You're not supposed to. Hey, my wife loved to eat crabs, and her family loved to eat crabs. I never ate crabs, but I understand it. I get it. Stay out there and you break them and you peel the meat out. Put a little sauce in it. It was wonderful to watch them eat. And I always got me a hamburgers, fries, or something like that. Now this, right here, let me get my... That's a little bit bigger than a damn... That's the biggest damn teaspoon I've ever seen. There we go. That's a little bit better. Oh, I gotta blow my nose again, sorry. I'll do that off camera. Woo! Alrighty! Alright, so this is mint honey I got from a antique store. Probably a product, well, it's Bedford, Hucklebee Farms, Bedford, Pennsylvania. This is mint honey. This was $10, that little thing there. I got a peppermint too, so I spent $20. I got this, and I got something else there too. I forget what it was. But anyway, we're gonna throw a little bit of that in this. Oops. There we go. There's a little bit of that. I'm gonna have a little bit of mint coffee today, and it sweetens, but it also it puts a little mint bite in it. There's that, and that's enough. See that? That's enough. That's obviously great value, half and half. I only get this small size because when I get the big size, it goes bad. Now I can buy 2 of the small size, which is equal to the big size, and it doesn't go bad. But if I get the big size, it goes bad. I don't understand it. I don't fight it. It is what it is, okay? We'll stir this here up. Stir this honey we got in the bottom of this here. Man, that's pretty damn good. That Javelia coffee is really good. Oh, man. Woo! That's good. Now I gotta take all my damn vitamins and all my supplements. I might as well let you see it. We're gonna put this stuff, we'll put this stuff up ahead of here. There we go. Alright, there we go. There's that. Whew! Lord have mercy. That hit the damn spot, bro. Alright, so here we go. I'll show you what I take every day. Scooby-Doo. Lord have mercy. Yeah, it's a little bit of shit. A little bit of shit. Alright. There's all that. We'll go through it as I go through it. How's that thing doing for battery power? It's doing okay. Alright. So, first thing we're going to hit is we're going to hit this shit in front here. This is organic dandelion, okay? Organic dandelion. What you may not know about dandelion, it's the weed. It's a country remedy and it's real good for you. This is organic dandelion. It doesn't have any alcohol in it, which, believe me, some of these things have alcohol in it. There's that. And there's that. They actually recommend you take like 3 of these a day. But I'm going to show you something. You can see how this looks like a tar almost. It's actually a little bit sweet. Okay? So there's that. Organic dandelion. This came from, I think, the vitamin store. This is iodine. This is Cotage iodine. Okay? Iodine is the most important thing in your diet you're not getting. I'm just telling you right now. Only supposed to take 1 drop a day of this. So, of course, 2, 3, 4. Of course, I take 4. Iodine is so damn important to your body, you'll pee out excess. So, if you take more than you need, you'll pee it out. Here's another, that is Cotage iodine. This is another form of iodine I got from Swanson. This is called Bernard Jansen's Liquid Dulse. This is iodine derived from dulse, which is a form of red seaweed. Very surprised about that, but that's cool. Here again, we're just going to put 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Go 5. Here we go. It just looks like a liquid. It's no big deal. Here's another form of trace iodine from a different type of, this is from GNC. Here again, I'm putting 4 of them in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right? Now, when you do iodine, the one thing you got to get in your body so that your body can use iodine is selenium. This is selenium from GNC. You can see the bottle. Selenium is not like iodine. You can overdose your body on it. So don't ever go past what the dosage is on it. You may have to take it every other day. Some people are so sensitive to this, or they get enough selenium in their diet that they only need to take 1 every 2 days. So I'm going to take this. Alright, here's that. Alright, so that's the whole iodine selenium connection right there, okay? So now I'm going to show you, this is krill pills. This was something that my wife and I accidentally ran up on that actually lowered her blood pressure to the point where she didn't have to take blood pressure medicine. She was taking like 4 twice a day. And the doctor was freaking out. She's like, how is your blood pressure down? Because they knew that the medicine wasn't doing it, you know? And all of a sudden she comes in, her blood pressure's like almost normal. I'm like going, okay, great. So these are little gel pills. I'm gonna get a collection of pills in here first before we go at this. All right. This and this are together. Oh, This is multi-mushroom. These things are so important to your digestion. It's amazing. I don't understand how the fungus works in mushrooms to help you empty yourself, but these things work great. I mean, they work fantastic. The dose is only 2, but I take 4 every day. There you go. And, oh, damn it, that's empty. I have to hold on to this because I got other bottles in there. And it does, if you get an organic multi-mushroom, Walmart sells them, and GNC sells them, and the vitamin store sells them. Any of those multiple mushroom pills will help your insides clean yourself out. It's really amazing. Alright, so here's that. I'm just going to go down the line here. This is D3. These are just D3 pills. What does this say? Take 1 soft gel, so we're going to take 1 of them, not 2. Alright. Here's a Super B vitamin complex. I've been taking these for 40 years. Not necessarily this brand, but I've been taking them for 40 years. I used to take them in the form of a stress tab because I had massive depression. And they found out that B vitamins help fight depression. I said, man, sign me to fuck up. So there we go. That's a very dry pill. I really have suspicions about this kind of pill because how can the list of ingredients in this pill, it's got like 12 ingredients in this damn pill. How can they know that each pill has that quantity of 12 ingredients in each pill? The answer is they can't. So, you never know. But I'm trying. All right. So this is something related to the organic dandelion that I'm taking. Now this came from Swanson Company. This is milk thistle, dandelion, and yellow dock. I just started taking this. So we'll see what's going to happen with that. Now they recommend on this 2 capsules a day. Well, I don't take 2 capsules a day because I'm already taking that dandelion there. So this is 1 big capsule like that, and we just take 1 of those a day. And the whole point is, as far as the iodine goes, yes, I'm taking more than the daily dose by far. But it's not like it was. I want to thank the subscriber who's told me, said, hey Phil, I think you need to read the directions. It's not 1 dropper full, it's 1 drop. He saved my kidneys. Now this is potassium. Potassium is really good for your heart. Now obviously if you eat bananas or something like that, you're getting potassium, Which I need to start eating bananas again, to be honest with you. And this is a hard pill. Obviously, this whole plate of pills, it's better to get your vitamins from your food. If you're eating baked wild-caught fish or baked wild-caught seafood, you're getting a lot of these vitamins without ever having to take pills. Alright, so this is zinc picolinate. There was some reason I was taking zinc, but there it is. It's just a little white pill, okay? This is from Swanson, and this is from, you get these online. This is Albion Magnesium. It's processed so your body will take the magnesium better. What does this say for a dose? 1 capsule, so we take 1 capsule of that. That's a big capsule. I actually favor this kind of capsule over that kind of hard pressed thing because I would imagine this goes all the way through your body and only partially digests and you eliminate it out your body. This right here is chelated chromium. Chromium is extraordinarily important if you are diabetic. Extremely important. You need to be careful about taking this because take only the dose you're supposed to take and be careful to watch your blood sugars because this will make your blood sugar drop like a stone. Because along with the iodine, because of the turnover in our foods, it sucks the minerals out of the ground that go into the food. This is one of the minerals it sucks out. Chromium is horrendously important to maintaining blood sugar. It's also horrendously important to maintaining your ability to fight depression, because high doses of sugar in the blood create depression. I know. Believe me, I know. I eat, you'll see me eat some donuts. Like, let me give you an example. I ate them waffles in a video not too long ago, but I only ate the waffles with none of this. I should have ate it with this meal here. I got pancakes in there. I should have made the pancakes and ate them, but I should have had the fat, the natural fat, and the natural fiber in my grits so my body could fight that. But man, I had an interesting after effect to those waffles. And they were delicious, but the high sugar dose gets me. Same thing when you saw me eat donuts. Same thing happens when I eat donuts. Got to be careful that my next meal has something that has a lot of fat in it and a lot of fiber in it. I can't just keep eating sugar, Anyway, chromium is very important for your blood sugar. It's something anyone who's a diabetic, I think they should be taking chromium. There's many forms of chromium. Research it, find out the one that you feel most comfortable taking, and do not overtake this because it can cause your blood sugar to crash. I'm just telling you. But it's really good for sugar-induced psychosis. It's really good for it. I mean, it'll give you some peace of mind. It's surprising. It's not just, it's just a little pill, but it's not just sugar-induced psychosis. It's the same with the chemicals that follow the same pathways that the sugar in your brain travels. That's why aspartame and sucralose are so damn dangerous, because they are chemicals the body's not made to deal with that travel the same pathways that the sugar travels in the brain. That's why you become so addicted to them. And they have no nutritional value at all, period. They actually destroy your body. But they follow the same pathways that the sugar does. So anyway, stay away from aspartame and sucralose at all costs. And they're in everything. Now, I just had to take some Pepto-Bismol because I had, what did I eat? Something, oh, I was going to tell you this in a video. I was going to show you a video. I just bought, I bought that terrible pizza, I guess about a month ago. It was like $35 or some shit like that. And it just wasn't good. And I got a guy down close to me here that I've been buying pizzas from in a place called Padrino's 3 for 20 years. And this guy is an artist. People make fun of people who are so good at something that they can make it the same every time. But it's a beautiful thing. When you make a pizza that tastes just perfect every time, that's an artist. And the guy's an artist. I just went and I bought 2 of them over the span of 2 days because I hadn't eaten his pizza in a long time, and I ate that nasty, sorry-ass pizza. I bought his pizza for half the price of that pizza that sucked. And it was delicious. And I ate the whole pizza. I usually eat 4 slices, and then I'll wrap 4 slices up. It was a large pizza, large pepperoni pizza, nothing special. Actually, it was. They make a, I think it's a deluxe Padrino's pizza. It's pepperoni, sausage, and extra cheese. And man, it was good. And I ate the entire damn pizza when I got home because I was so happy to eat a food out that didn't taste bad. Because I've eaten a lot of fast food lately. It's just been off. And I woke up that morning and I was eating it again. I had heartburn like you wouldn't believe. And I got some Pepto-Bismol. And then I got 3 of my charcoal tablets. Or actually 5 of my charcoal tablets. And within a half an hour, my insides felt better. And the charcoal tablets are amazing. I need to... Right here. These are from Swanson. These are activated charcoal tablets. They are just charcoal. There's no drugs in them. There's no vitamins in them. They're just activated charcoal. And they are good whenever you have something inside your guts giving you grief. If you have a sour stomach, I gave them to a friend of mine at my job about 5 years ago because he said, man, I've been sick for like 3 weeks. I said, really? Well, let me go to my car. Let me give you some of these. And I think I gave him the bottle. Because these are only like, when I bought them, I think it was $2.50 a bottle. So I bought about 20 of them. I still got them in the back of my room here. And he took 4 of them. He came back to me about a half hour later and says, man, I feel a lot better, Phil. I mean, I've been sick for a long time. I said, well, I mean, this stuff's amazing. This stuff's amazing. It really is. So anyway, getting back to these pills. So we got the chromium. I already did that. Okay. This is kelp. This goes with the iodine. And this is another form of iodine. And it says, I think it says to take 1 tablet. So we're going to take one of these. As you can see, I'm getting my iodine from a high variety of sources because I want to make sure that I take my iodine. Okay, so we got organic dandelion here, okay, which we just took. We got, where the hell's the other dandelion at? That goes over there, I already did that. That goes over there, I already did that. Haven't done that yet. Haven't done that yet. That we already did. Already did that. We already did that. Already did this. Okay. This is dandelion root, 550 milligrams. I really recommend if you're going to take this. I think it says take 1 capsule daily. So there's that. Okay. Hope I didn't take this already because it looks like that's the same one. Yeah. I'm doubling up. That's the same one. Alright. Sorry. I got run in my mouth. Already did potassium. Already did everything. Only thing left is this right here. Ashwagandha. This is a new thing I've started taking. And I was taking it in this form right here, which was a dropper form. And I wish I still took it that way because whatever processing they do to it to get it into here, I think it takes away some of the strength of it. But anyway, so we got ashwagandha. Well, now what does this stuff does? Well, you would be amazed at, it's just like that right there. You would be amazed at the lift it can give you to your mental outlook on life. I mean, this stuff that was like this came in it was in 40% alcohol. I couldn't believe it. I was like, first time I took it, I went, whoa! What the hell, man? It was like taking a shot of whiskey. But, about 2 hours later, I couldn't stop laughing. I was just amazed at how it lifted up my spirits. Now, this was a little bit of a mistake. This is ashwagandha gummies. I won't make that mistake again. I don't think I'm ever going to take any more gummy processed vitamins. I think this might be the last because the sugar doesn't do me any favors, and honestly, this is, as you can see, it looks like a gumdrop. Okay, but I can definitely tell that neither of these was as strong or worked as well as the ashwagandha that was like this. So we'll be heading back to that. So this is pretty much it. As you can see, I have this all lined up in the cabinet, so I go through and I take one pill out. And then I sit down before I go to work and I take all this. Now, what's the net effect of all this? Well, obviously this right here, the krill oil pills. If I had to cut everything out, the krill pills would be the last thing I cut out, and the iodine would be the last thing. And the iodine, selenium, the krill pills, and the chromium would be the last things I cut out. Because all of that, where's that chromium at? Where are you at, chromium? Right here. Chromium is a game changer when it comes to sugars, and we got sugars in everything. The krill pills is made from krill, which is a creature that swims in the ocean, that billions of them are ate by whales every day. These little crustaceans. The selenium helps with all this iodine. And the entire point of this is that this is not in the foods we're eating now. And if I was on my own farm, raising my own cattle, raising my own crops, I wouldn't need near as much of this. But I'm not on that. And this right here, this iodine, what this iodine did for me was it saved me right here from having to go to a doctor and go on very powerful thyroid medicines. My sister-in-law went on thyroid medicines that were so toxic they damn near ruined her life. And when my throat swelled up like this and it got identified to me as being a thyroid issue, as soon as I started taking the iodine, it started going away. I was in shock. I was so happy. So, definitely I'm taking all these. These I'm taking the ashwagandha in the organic liquid form. Oh my God, it is really something. I mean, I was at work and I was laughing. I was going, why am I so happy? It doesn't make any damn sense, you know. But it worked, you know. So that's all I care about. Anyway, I'm not gonna bore you with watching me choke these down. Thank you for watching the video. There is a whole host of things you can get. One thing I will tell you about taking any of these is, first off, don't overtake the dose. I take the iodine is about the only thing I take more than I'm supposed to. And two, it's better to take it over a span of time. You can't catch up. It's better to start it now and then you go slow with the dose. And also, eat foods that are high in natural fats and proteins. Don't go after the low-fat crap, because anything that's processed is going to try to kill you. If you are prone to depression, a low-fat diet and drinking diet sodas will kill you. It'll kill you, because the chemicals in diet sodas are horrendous on the brain and on the body. And a low-fat diet, you need that fat. Your brain needs that fat to fight stress and to rebuild itself every day. Now, I ate this meal here, and I'll be good all day, especially after I take all this. And I'll be giggling like a fool in probably an hour and a half after I take this ashwagandha stuff. But I'm pretty happy with having a pathway forward that doesn't involve a doctor and taking a bunch of toxic medicines. None of these medicines, none of these vitamins, am I ever going to have to hear somebody say, you're going to take these for the rest of your life. I know in my heart, some form of iodine and selenium I will have to take for the rest of my life. I know in my heart that these krill pills or something like that that has these omega-3s in them, I'm going to take that for the rest of my life. I know in my heart this chromium, some form of chromium, I'm going to have to take it for the rest of my life. I know that.
But that's okay. There are worse things in life to have happen to you, you know. But we thank the good Lord for cutting us a break and letting us share the good life. And we're heading into 2026, and it's already turned into kind of a weird year. Our friends are under a little bit of duress, and we'd like that to work out for them, and we have faith that it will. We hope that things will turn up in our economy for everyone, and we hope that you stay healthy and realize that every day is a blessing. It could always be worse. It could always be worse. So, anyway, thank you for watching the video. You know God's right with you. If you need Him, put your hand on your heart, on your shoulder, and say, Lord, I need your help. Can you please help me? And He'll help you. It might not come in the way you think, but it'll come. I'm going to see if I can get this camera to point out the window, because I got a squirrel sitting right on the top of the table, and that'd be a good way to end this video. Let's see if I can get this sucker here, and I can show you this little critter. Turn this back. All right, here we go. Y'all have a blessed Monday, everybody. We'll see you later. God bless.